Okay, so going off to watch Venom. There Be Carnage. Can you hear that? It's another voice. It's Lulu, everyone. I really don't like the way that the Odeon does drink and food. You have to go to a computer terminal, type in what you want, Argus style, wait in line for your bloody number to come up. What happened to just getting the popcorn behind the counter and having a nice cold drink freshly served up in a cup with a straw? Oh God, no. Sorry, give me View any day. Okay, so I'm here with Lulu. We've come back from the cinema. We've just been to see Venom. There Be Carnage. Directed by Andy Serkis. Everybody knows Andy Serkis. You know Andy Serkis?
I know a circus.
A circus, yes. He's Gollum.
Oh.
He's the bloke with Gollum, and he's also the ape as well.
Oh,
Caesar from Planet of the Apes.
do you think you based Venom on Gollum?
Might have been a bit of Gollum in there. Bit of Gollum. Yes, starring Tom Hardy, of course. And we also have Michelle Williams and Woody Harrelson as well, playing the lead character of Cletus Cassidy, wasn't it? Right, Venom 2. Better than the first Venom or not?
Me?
Or equal?
No. First one was so much better. This one, I have to say, if Paul wasn't there, I think I would have walked out halfway through.
If it wasn't for the monster, I would have walked out.
I think it's Woody Harrelson's character couldn't do well. I think it's just Woody Harrelson. Anyway, I remember him from Cheers, and it's just one of those. Sometimes you just can't see past a
I know what you mean.
Character they played before, and you can't see them be baddies. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. I thought he did a really good job. Personally, I really enjoyed his character. We had a bit of a teaser from him from the end of the last film. I also liked Naomi Harris as well, who played, what was her name? Was it Francis or?
Yeah, I think it was Francis.
His other half.
Yeah.
And she kind of brought some of, what was her name from Pirates of the Caribbean? I can't remember her name. She was in Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, so storyline.
You got Venom, who's in Tom Hardy's body. He is still living in that same flat, you know, and then at the bottom you've got that restaurant run by, I think, the Chinese lady.
Oh yeah,
I'm not quite sure.
It's like the corner shop.
Yeah, and she knows the secret. She knows that Venom exists, and Michelle Williams' character, I forget what her character's name is. How could I forget that?
I know, we were only in there about half hour ago.
She kind of knows that Tom Hardy still has Venom inside him.
She has an inkling.
Yes, but you know, so
yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where then Woody Harrelson ends up, I don't want to spoil the whole thing, I don't know how much to give away, but he ends up becoming one of those alien things.
I mean, that was all shown in the trailer anyway, so everybody knows that becomes Carnage.
Yeah, but they don't know how, so maybe we won't.
Well, no, because they show it in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, they do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
anyway.
is stupid.
Yeah, and he's just like, I don't know, weird. And
well, he has been locked up for many years.
Yeah, but it's not him. See, that's the thing.
But
they have redeemable.
He plays a serial killer. that's been locked up.
With human emotion at the end, he does have it.
But I'll tell you one thing that I thought of when he was out, when he finally did get out with Francis, or whatever her name was, his other half, that he'd grown up with. I kind of felt it was a bit of a Bonnie and Clyde kind of story.
Yeah, but
they were just causing havoc and killing and...
But to me, the timeline doesn't make sense, because he's supposed to be in there because of who he killed. And obviously everybody knew that he killed them. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say, and he was in there for that. But then they were asking him to let them know where some bodies were,
where some
to help
bodies
some
were.
other families. It's like, if he's been in prison since then, when did he have time to kill other people? Maybe he did it before he killed the original people that he went in with. I have no idea. This wasn't explained.
I mean, when he was younger, when he was in like the institute, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
The problem is, if we kind of say what we mean, we're going to give a lot of the plot away.
It is tricky when you try to avoid
and that's probably
spoilers.
why I didn't like it, because that's all there was to the plot, and the rest was just carnage. Literal carnage all over the place.
It was a very action-orientated film, much more action than the first film. It was a fast-paced kind of roller coaster film. You know, there wasn't any slow, subtle moments. But all in all, I actually preferred this one over the first one.
It's hard.
Yeah. The first one is more of a character-driven, wasn't it? It was introducing us to the character. I like the humour in this one. I know a lot of people have said that the humour doesn't work, but I liked the elements of the humour that they brought to the film.
And I didn't get to see as much of Tom Hardy as I would have liked.
That is true. And Mama Bowman wouldn't have liked that because, as you know, that she came to see the last film with us. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. And as for the end mid-credit scene, yeah, it was as good as people have said. I did have to just let you know what it was about and.
Oh yeah.
And
you had to explain it to me because I wasn't quite sure what it all meant.
And how it works for like Marvel and what it means for the future. So there's lots of possibilities, but overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you going to stick it? Oh gosh,
only because Tom Hardy was in it, and Michelle Williams did. Her character's always really good. She's a really, really good casting for this one and the first one. I loved her in the first one. I'm gonna go with a. Is it out of 10?
Out of 10.
Oh God. 5.
5 out of 10. No, I went back and watched the original review that we did for the first film, and I don't think we rated it properly. I don't think I gave a proper rating for it. We just said, yeah, give it a thumbs up, go and see it.
You weren't doing your ratings then, were you?
I don't think I was doing my ratings then. It was 2018, so it's a good, 3 years. So I would rate the first film as a 7. Looking at it now, I would rate it as a 7. I would rate this one as a 7.5. So not a big jump over the 7, but an enhanced improvement, I think, because I like the fast-paced action side of it.
I'd give it a 9. The first one I'd give a 9.
You'd give a 9?
This
wow.
one a 5, and that's just tipping it over.
Yeah.
It's more like in the 4s.
the first film was more of a rom-com, wasn't it?
And I think maybe that's why I liked it.
Yeah, and this
there
one
was plot.
And this was an action film.
You know, and this didn't have.
The first film was Ghost, and the second film was Die Hard.
Yeah. Dialogue, yeah, I think it was just, I think that's what was missing here.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there, just hearing a lot of noise.
Yeah, and we did see it in Hisense, and although our last experience in Hisense wasn't what Jamie said it was going to be, it wasn't this big, massive sound and experience. Although the screen, I have to say, is not as big as some of the screens that we go to, the sound was good. I had a ball tingling sound for this one.
Know.
Yeah, especially when Naomi Harris did her breath thing, screamed.
Yeah, but
it vibrated the chairs.
Yeah, but you might have had that in any other screen.
I don't know. I mean, it vibrated the back of the chair, that's for sure.
Surround thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty much ready to fall asleep halfway through it, but of course I couldn't fall asleep because it was just a load of action.
As soon as you started to nod off, you got vibrated in the back of the seat. Oh. Well, thank you for coming to the screening with me today.
Thank you for coming to Maidstone to watch it with me.
You gave it a 5. I gave it a 7.5. Whatever anybody else gave it, it's up to them. You know, it's personal choice how you like a film. It's all individual. So there you go.
There you go.
That's our review of Venom. Let There Be Carnage.
Venom and the Red Spider.
So we'll look forward to Venom 3. I'm sure there will be a Venom 3. And also what comes of the end sequence of the film.
Oh, I don't know. See, I might have to give Venom 3 a miss if it's going to incorporate what I think it's going to incorporate, because I draw the line at some of these kind of films. So, I'm sorry that we couldn't really say much more about it, because there's only a tiny little bit of plot, and if you give any of it away, it gives the whole plot away.
But basically, we've just talked about, for the last 10 minutes, we've just talked about what's been shown in the trailer. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give it a thumbs up. Lou kind of like gives it a half thumbs up, don't you? Kind of like that.
No, we're using both thumbs, and it's kind of like this, really.
Well, mine would be
one
like
down
that.
and one just very low sort of level.
Yeah.
There.
I think we did the same for the last film, actually. I don't know what Mama Bowman would rate it. She would probably rate it as a 10 because it had Tom Hardy in it.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't, because she just didn't see enough of Tom Hardy. There was no Tom Hardy shirtless. There was no Tom Hardy. Sorry, we hate it when women get objectified, and I shouldn't be saying this, but there was just not enough Tom Hardy anyway. And the bit that Tom Hardy was in, as in not Venom, Tom Hardy, he was just almost like a down and out kind of thing. He didn't have his act together, and it was a bit like, oh gosh, you know.
Yeah.
You're good
There you
looking, but
go.
I feel very sorry for you, and that's not really a...
Oh, thanks.
Anyway.
Yep, it was good seeing the film. I've been waiting for it. Tomorrow I'm going to be watching Halloween Kills, so I'll let you know what the review is on that one. You're not going to watch that one, are you? No.
In fact, that's what we kept saying in the trailers. Every trailer that
Yeah.
came on, I just went, oh, no.
No. Ghostbusters trailer came up.
No.
But you are coming to see Eternals, though.
Yeah, Eternals, I will.
Is that because
I
it's got
will.
Angelina Jolie and Gemma Chan in it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm going.
But I did like the Jared Leto one.
Yeah, Morbius.
It's
Morbius
almost-
does look good.
It's almost like the origins of Dracula, but in modern times. I like
Yeah.
it. I like the twist on that.
It's like American Werewolf in London goes comic book. But
yeah, like that.
that's our review anyway. So hope you enjoyed it.
It's our non-review, really.
Yeah, it's just us waffling on for like 10 minutes. But anyway, that's what our thoughts are. So hope you enjoyed it. Like the video by giving it a thumbs up.
Yeah, Pauly's videos, yes, 2 thumbs up, obviously.
I did run into someone that recognised me in the cinema,
Here we go.
but it happens every day.
Oh, God, here we go. His head is it's gonna go. What are you guys doing to my friend? He used to be so humble. He used to be so sweet, so modest.
It was nice meeting you anyway, mate. I didn't even get your name, but he does watch my videos. But he's not a subscriber, so I try to get him to be a subscriber. So if I see my subscriber account go up, I know he's subscribed. Something's just dropped on my head. I think it's raining. Anyway, that's all from us. Till the next time, bye!